Hey guys, this time I'm gonna keep it really short and simple, and we have some major acne issues. To cover them up, I'm using my favorite drugstore foundation of all times. It's the Maybelline Fit Me. I'm just checking the shades. It's 128 and 115. I just like to dot both of them on my face, and I just feel like I don't find the correct match usually in drugstores. Either it's too light or too dark, and I hate going too light because you want to match the rest your neck and everything. So yeah, and I'm not using a beauty sponge, which I always do. I'm just using a flat brush and then taking this LA Pro concealer. I'm just spot concealing, and see, boom boom, that is just light. I could have done a little more there on that bigger pimple, but I want to still keep things pretty natural and skin looking like. And the usual, high points of your face, you need to highlight them. You've seen a million tutorials about this. You can check out my videos. I have done a dedicated video on contouring and highlighting. So yeah, and I'm just using the same brush. This is from MAC, and I'm just kind of blending everything together. Now I'm taking an EcoTool sponge and kind of baking underneath. So I'm using a translucent powder. This is actually Cotier Spun and it's not available in India. A really nice option is Laura Mercier, a little expensive, or you could use the Maybelline Fit Me powder. It's really good. Now I always use my sleek palettes and it's hard to get them, so I tried using the one from MUA, and as you can see, I don't like this palette. If I try to show you the kickback, like everything just disappears from the powder. Like I just have holded on to this palette so that I have things that are easily available and you can make them work totally. So this is a little technique. If you want that sharp V looking thing, you can do that. I added a little black on the corner, if you can see, and I used that brown on my transition, and now I'm using this coppery shade all over my lid, and I just realized when I did it on that I had to do it on this one, that it's a little too not visible. So I told you this palette is good, not my favorite. Maybe I'm just holding it on for like videos. And I'm taking this NYX roll-on thing, and I did a dedicated videos on this, and I mean one video, not videos. I'll link that up above, and I did like two different looks with it, and I gave you a full depth review, so you can check that out if you like to. It's a really nice roll on kind of thing, and it does pretty much stay, and I'm just blending it in because you don't want anything to look not blended, and I'm just removing my bake. It gives you that under eye like brightening, it gives you more structure. It's a good technique, and you could cover up more. You could add layers of foundation, or you could conceal a bit more. I did very light because I just wanted everything to look like my skin, and I'm using this L'Oreal bronzer and just bronzing up. I don't even want to do a contour today. I want things to look pretty natural because for Eid you would like to go out in the day, meet people, and too harsh lines, it looks too artificial. So you want to keep things like makeupy, but you still want them to look blended, seamless, and not like too much. So yeah, it's a pretty great technique. You could use that on the usual points where you contour, give your face a bit more structure. It's a great technique, and that's what I am doing. All the videos I'm going to be talking about, I will list them down below, so you can check them out. All the products, I have kept them aside this time so that I remember. Usually I forget, so I'm going to put them down below as well. And yeah, I'm just using a little tiny brush, the same brush we used to blend our transition shade with and contouring. And I want my nose to be snatched today. I don't usually do such harsh contours, but today I just want that. Now, you don't want that 5 o'clock shadow which you see right now. So I have this little trick which is really like effective, and this time I'm using tricks which I usually don't on myself usually, but these are really good tricks. So I'm going to take the same sponge and kind of powder them down on the side so that everything looks more like non-shadowy. And I'm taking this Huda Beauty um, which shade it is. I'm gonna put it down below. Highlighting palette, not my favorite, not as good as my Anastasia, like it's my favorite, not as good as my Becca highlighters, not as good as Fenty Beauty. I'll keep that real, but it's a nice highlight for within glow. So for this particular tutorial, I really thought that it is really pretty because you want to go out in the day, so you don't want to look like you have like glitter all over. You want it to shine from within. So when you eye turn, it's like your skin is glowing from within. So it's like a healthy glow. If you can see, it's pretty when you want to go all natural and still want to shine for the gods. This is really cute. I'm sorry. So hitting those cupid bows and the chin, the usual areas, you guys know it, with such a healthy glow. If you can see, it's really pretty. I like to take it above my eyebrows a little bit. Now I haven't done my brows today because I want to go like full bushy on them, which I'll do off camera. And I'm taking this blush and actually taking the same tiny brush because I just want to have like a seamless like within glow. I don't want to look blushy, I don't want to look contoury. So if you can see that it has a very like seamless, by using a tiny brush you're just giving it like little like flush of color, and it looks really pretty if you can see. Yeah, and now I'm just gonna take my lash curler and curl my lashes. Very important. If you're not used to, get used to curling your lashes. It really makes a huge difference. Now I went off camera and added some false lashes, and then I added this favorite lipstick of mine from MAC, some setting spray, some fan. You guys know why I use a fan from my skincare video. You know the trick, you know it. Now I'm taking the same highlight palette and taking the golden shade in there and kind of hitting it below my brow bone. You can see how it lifts your eyebrow and looks really pretty. And then I will take the same shade we used initially to highlight with. I don't remember what shade it is, the white one. And I'm going to hit that above the area where I've extended the liner. And it just opens up your eyes, makes them look elongated. It's a very nice Arabic technique, really love it. And and is it with you guys that when you need something you don't usually find it? So I'm taking this colossal kajal and kind of lining my eyes, and then I'll be right back. Clearly this tutorial is giving me life. I just went and added on some earrings just to kind of give it a feel of what we have today. And that's it. So if you guys like this tutorial, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below, and I'm going to leave my face here. You can subscribe there only if you haven't already, and click the notification bell to get updates of all my latest video. And this was pretty fun. You have a little bit of natural glow, a little bit of pretty eyes. I'm living totally